friends. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the monthly reading. Oof, that's hot. For the sign of Taurus the Bull for August 2017. I apologize for the lateness of this video being published, but stuff happens and I got behind again. It is, this will be out today on the 4th of August, so the bulk of the month is still left, so it's still relevant. There's more to the month left than there isn't. Having a hard time with the smudge here. I'll tell you all in a minute why I'm outside. We're going to leave it at that. Okay. And you guys can get some. It is there. It is smoking. I'm told that the lighter the smoke, somebody had heard, that the lighter the smudge, the more powerful the energies are that are around you. It means that your energies and the atmosphere that you're in is very harmonious, the less. So, anyways, here's to ya. So I've already done the deal inside the house, and I brought the cards out. The reason I came out was because my whale is back today, this morning. You can see there's no view behind me here, because we're completely socked in with fog. All you get is a wall of white, so there's no view. But you know what? That could change just like that, literally in a minute. It could all pull out, and then you'd have your view. I just did the Cancer video out here. It was the first one I did outside. I figured I'd just stay with the theme. I've got one more sign after you, Taurus, to do. Anyways, I'm hoping, I didn't review the video yet, but the whale was in the background. You could hear it. I could hear it plain as day. I don't know if the camera got it or not. I hope so. And then there was a flock of geese that photobombed me. You might say video bomb me. That went by in the background, so it's going to be cool to review that and see what there is. But anyways, I've already pre-shuffled everything for you. This is a general reading. Please remember that. It may or may not resonate with some of you on a personal level. This is for the sun sign of Taurus, and please check out your moon sign and your rising sign on my other videos as well, because sometimes, some months, they make more sense than your sun sign does. So, yeah, so, and you know what, if nothing comes back, just out of curiosity, come back and check in a few weeks to see if anything of it rings true for you. The tarot reading is fortune telling. Fortune telling is the telling of the future. So this video right now, this reading is neither right nor wrong, because the future has not arrived yet via the cards. But the very first card in this 5-card spread for your monthly reading, Taurus, is the 4 of Cups. And it's all about boredom. So what's going on there? Boredom. All right. Your second card in your finances and in your wealth is the Tower. Destruction. Neighbors are out down below. Third card. Ooh, your family, your hearth, your home. It is the Wheel of Fortune. Your fourth card, your message, your challenges for the month is the world, regeneration. I just heard somebody's having a hard time getting their feet under them again. They've been through something. And your last card in this Oceanic Tarot reading is the Queen of Cups. She's all about sensitivity. This is your message from Spirit. And then I pull one significator at the very end of the reading. All right? For the overall reading. Okay. So, you know, it's foggy, but it's really warm. It's really warm. I've been up for hours. Everybody else just waking up here now. And I'm dry. What's going on here, Taurus? What's with the boredom? The 4 of Cups. What's this all about? So why are you feeling so dissatisfied? Why are you feeling lost? Why are you thinking, I don't know what it is, what it's going to take to make me happy, to make me content, to be satisfied? I have no idea myself. How can I ask other people or, you know, get advice from if I don't know myself, and I just can't seem to get there? But some of you, in your relationships, you've hit a boredom stage. There's been this plateau. It feels stagnant, like it's not going anywhere. That is disturbing you and bothering you as well. You're also, some of you are feeling that there's no belief. You just have no belief of anything that's good, any growth. You don't see any future for yourself. So you're feeling there's no belief of a better job, a better life, a better love, a better nothing. That's just how you're feeling, Taurus. This is for some. It is general reading, please. Some of you may be over the moon about something today, or whatever, and everything's going great for you. That could very well be, and I hope that it is. But some of you are going to be retreating into your shell. You're going to be pulling the lid down, closing up the world, because that's just how you feel. It's a metaphor. So you're retreating into the shell. Rather than even asking for what you need, asking for opinions, asking for help, asking for support, asking for direction. You're just not going to bother asking. Don't need to ask anybody. You're that far gone that you won't even, it doesn't even enter your mind to ask for outside help. So the advice of this card is to look for inspiration and renew your faith. That can bring you what you need. You need to have more faith in the universe, putting yourself out there. Don't be afraid to ask the universe. You don't want to ask a human. Put it out to the universe. Don't use the words need. Do not use the word want, and put a lot of detail into what it is that you do want. But the words need and want, the universe sometimes will say, poof, there you go, you have need, there's more need. You have wants, there's some more wants. Leaves you wanting and needing more. You've got to be careful in your thoughts and your wording. But if you do that, put more trust in the universe. Just be clear about what it is that you want. The more detail you put in, the faster it'll come to you. Your keywords are stagnation and despondency, disillusionment, self-protection, need for change, stubbornness, and rigidity. There's a little bit of an ego going on there with you, Taurus. I don't know what that is. A little bit of an ego, you know what? It's getting in your way. It's tripping some of you up. In your financial sector, you did receive the Tower, which in this deck is a distressed seagoing ship in a perfect storm. And this is what you've got. Some of you right now, on a financial sense, are feeling like your world is falling apart, or it could fall apart. There's a threat hanging over you in the financial sense. You're feeling like you've got no control, that you can't stop what's um, snowballing towards you. It's like you can see it before it happens, and you're feeling completely lost, completely out of control, because you can't stop it. You can't change direction. You can't do anything. It's just it is what it is. It's going to happen. That's just for some of you. Remember, it's a general reading. Here's the thing, though. When you're left with nothing else but to accept what has happened, accept the changes that are going on around you, that all this chaos has brought you. This usually brings a breakthrough. So you go through the shock of what's happened, the shock of what's just went down. Maybe somebody's gone bankrupt is what I'm hearing. And it almost seemed to happen overnight for them. Somebody else out there is seeing that rolling towards them, and they want to fix it before that happens. But here's the thing: it's gone on too long. It's a little too late, and maybe bankruptcy would be in your better interest in the bigger picture. It would just be a matter of putting more time in. But with the shock, after the shock of all of this, the shock will equal a breakthrough of some kind. There will be, I'm feeling a sense of relief. But sometimes we know something is coming at us. It's like, hurry up and do it already so I can just deal with it and move on. So there is that, because living in the fear of something is usually much greater than the real fear itself when it happens. We make more of it. And because we're scary, and we're human. There's nothing unusual about that. That's a normal way to be. But there'll be a breakthrough. It'll bring about a change. It's going to actually give you a chance to see the world in a whole different way. For some of you, issues with property and challenges to your security, just that way. It could be job-related, hours being cut back at work, this kind of thing, layoffs. Relationships can suffer at this time, as well as finances. So you're just feeling downright vulnerable and exposed to the world. The advice is to surrender, all right, to the universe. Give up your control. You hear a lot of people say, well, I'm just going to give it all up to God because it isn't working on nothing I'm doing is right. And they just do. They just drop the problems and walk away and leave them and trust that things are going to work out. Karma, the universe, the creator, will straighten everything out. So that is something that may work in your favor, Taurus, is what I'm saying. Is to just, if you can't fix it, you're not seeing any way out, you're kind of left with no choice. So you leave it in the hands of the universe and say what will be, and I will accept what comes to me, and I will deal with it as it does, because I can't move, I can't make any decisions. The advice of the card: surrender to the universe, give up the control. You may even find new ways of relating to a certain lifestyle. You may have to change your lifestyle. For those of you, if you're standing in the middle of a rubble, and that rubble was the foundation of your very, very life, and it's all crumbled down and all crumbled around you, there's probably, I'm hearing 2 people that are going to get a break from the universe, and a break in karma. You're going to be given the wherewithal. That could be money, that could be tools, support, and all of those things to rebuild what you had. You will be able to rebuild what you had. You just start over from scratch. In the second time round, you'll probably surpass your own expectations, and that's a good thing. And this wouldn't have happened, if everything hadn't fallen apart. You'll end up in a better place. Sometimes these things are meant to happen, is what I'm hearing. So your keywords are breakdowns, chaos, surrender, breakthrough, beginnings, and enlightenment. Enlightenment, boys, you can't buy enlightenment. That's a real good teacher. The third card in your hearth, your home, and your family is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's all about destiny. About the only outer sounds that you can hear here today are my friggin' clocks inside. Grandfather clocks. I wish the whale would call out for you guys. I wish she would. Not seeing it. Or at least the fog would lift. That would be nice. The Wheel of Fortune. It's a card of destiny, is what it is. This falls into your most personal aspects of your life with the people that you love and care about, people that are closest to you. What happens here is, for some of you, Taurus, this card is going to bring a big, big, big boost to your life. Allow fate to take you to your destined life. There's going to be a lot of feelings of optimism. That feeling of like, no matter what's going down, it's going to be all good. I can feel it. It's all good. All good stuff is coming my way. And it is. Good luck is heading straight for you. This is a time to take the thoughts of opportunity that were in your head and make them into something concrete as well for some of you. You'll be making some great decisions as well, making the right decisions, which is going to, the domino effect of great changes, good changes that can be coming up for you. Also for you, Taurus, for those of you that have the gift of clairvoyance, it's going to be even heightened even more. So says tarot. The advice is the wheel is more about doing, as it is receiving. Enjoy and feel grateful for the good fortune that is coming your way. Just go with the flow. Don't question it and don't fight it. The keywords are fate and luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, and clairvoyance. Your fourth card and your challenges for the month of August is the World. It's about regeneration. Regeneration, renewal, refreshment, revival, finding success, a time to celebrate your achievements as well. This is a very good card. Reward could be coming for some of you for some effort that you did, something that you put in, but you don't feel that you need to be recognized for it, but somebody's going to push this on you. They need to say thank you. They need to reach out to you and do something for you. Allow them to do that, Taurus. Don't take away someone else's joy when it comes to the joy giving. Just accept it very gracefully, very humbly. And humility never killed anybody, so it's okay. The Taurus, you're all pretty good. Okay, so you got to see a bee. A bee in here, lots of traffic. This card shows completion of a phase for somebody as well. The meeting of a target, the reaching of a goal, finalizing a house move for some as well, or any kind of a project that you may have had on the go at this time as well. I see you wrapping it up during about the middle of August. Some of you will be completing some things that you've been working on for quite a while. Some of you that will be ahead of schedule, and you're saying, no shit, Natalie, not with, I'm into it up to here. There's no way by the middle of August. You just wait and see what unfolds. Just wait and see. See if you're one of the ones, all right? I think you are. So, there's also relationship landmarks as well, such as wedding anniversaries, the renewing of vows, the renewing of commitments. That's just for some of you. There's going to be opportunities for some of you to travel at this time as well. Just brilliant, brilliant opportunities for you. And if you're single and you do this, there's possibility of romantic adventures while doing this so-called traveling. Go ahead and have a lot of fun. Play safe, if you know what I mean. Be careful. But anyways, yeah, so just the sense of adventure. And it's almost like nobody to answer to. I'm as free as anybody can be. I can do whatever I want. And nobody's there to point at me, to lord it over me. And ask for guidance to stay on the right path and the right track and not be distracted as well. So the advice is to celebrate what you've achieved and embrace your new opportunities. And you're going to be full of brand new energies, regeneration, motivation, and the world feels like your oyster. Because that's what this is all about, regeneration. Being regenerated, just think about that word. What does that mean to you? Think about it. It means a lot. But for everybody, it's different. Your keyword success, completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, and just out and out renewal. Your last card in this 5-card spread is the Queen of Cups, and she's all about sensitivity. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman. Beautiful card. This card brings forth a sensitivity, compassion, and if this woman is an actual person, she will she'll bring a gentle. Some people seem to carry an atmosphere about them. This lady here carries an atmosphere of love, softness, gentleness. There's no harsh corners to her. Everything is very soft and very round. This is partly a metaphor as well for this energy. There's no hidden hallways. There's no dark corners or dark turns. Everything is softly lit and illuminated, and it feels good. It just feels good. This energy, or this person in the atmosphere that they bring around them, which is like their karma. But she openly is very loving with the people in her life, which means if it's a metaphor, there could be a lot of that going on for you, Taurus, where you're feeling that way about your family and friends, and it's reciprocated. It's all going full circle. It's very balanced. I'm feeling very, very balanced. It's a good thing. She also makes the ideal partner. So this could be somebody's spouse, male or female, doesn't matter. But this woman is very loyal. She thrives off inspiration, and she shares inspiration, and she creates inspiration with the people around her. Your projects will thrive at this time. Anything that you undertake, any new ventures that you begin, are going to go forward without interruption. There'll be no blocks. So anything you wanted to get started and get off the ground, now it's time to do that. Children are sometimes highlighted with this card as well. The relationships that some of you could have with children will be highlighted. And sharing time with special friends is going to come up through the month of August as well. If you are single, Taurus, she's here to show you that you are now ready for a new love to come into your life, whether you believe that or not. The advice is tune into your nurturing side in decision making, your intelligent side. It will be your best guide if you feel you need guidance. The keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. And that was your 5-card spread. And now I'll pull your significator. The Tower of Destruction. And it came up reversed. I can't remember in this deck, so excuse me while I check it out here. It is a major arcana. There is a reversed. What was your first card? Yeah. For those of you that this applied to, the Four Cups and boredom. So when the Tower shows up, alright? When the Tower shows up, and it's in reverse, it symbolizes destroyed ambition and boredom. Literally out of the book. Alright, that's literally out of the book. This boredom was right off the bottom of the card. This one here, the meaning is literally out of the book. If the card had been upright, it represents unexpected events, a temporary loss of stability. It can also mean catastrophic and irreversible change on almost every conceivable level. So aren't you lucky that this came up in reverse to you? For you, it lessens the degree behind the upright meaning of the card. It symbolizes a destroyed ambition or boredom. As I said, some of you feel like you don't even know what it's going to take to make you happy. Ambitions are destroyed because of those of you that could possibly be calling out on bankruptcy, seeing everything that you've grown to build being frozen, not being able to do anything with it. Some of you losing out altogether, losing your business, losing your livelihood, this kind of a thing. So anyways, that's about, you got some soul searching to do. I can tell you that right off, okay? You have some soul searching to do. You can't give up. There is always, always, always hope, Taurus. And you're hard workers. Taurus never gives up. So just the thought of it, get that out of your head, because that's not you at all. That's not you at all. Taurus very calm. They can be very deep. That's a foghorn if you hear that in the background. We've got two. One way up in Dipper Harbor, which is miles and miles, and one up here in Chance Harbor. But Taurus are workers, and they're the strong, silent type. If you're watching for somebody else, there's a Taurus in your life, and you know they're going through some stuff, the advice to be given here is stay by their side. Don't prod and poke at them about what their problem is or what's on their mind. Let your physical presence be known to whoever this Taurus is, that you're there the minute that you're needed, that the support is there, and all good things along those lines. That's all I'm going to say about that. But thank you very much for being here, and I hope some of this resonated with some of you. If you like this reading, you want something specific, I do offer the service of private readings. The information for that's found down below in this video window in the show more section. Please read through that once, and then grab my email that's there, and just send that off to me, and I'll get you taken care of within 24 to 48 hours. Also, thank you to all YouTube subscribers. Been saying in the last 6 videos that if I could hug each and every one of you to say thank you in support of the channel, I would do that. But that's physically and just humanely, it is impossible to hug you all. There's just too many. Also, thank you to YouTube subscribers that are blazing a trail into Facebook, into the Facebook group Bay of Fundy Fortunes as well. It's a closed, private group with like-minded individuals. It's an enlightening place. It's a fun place. It's educational. It's calming. It's reassuring. And usually, if you're feeling a certain way, and this is the way it works out, you've got thoughts going through your mind that you have questions, you go into the group and you'll scroll through. Somebody has said something, someone has posted something, there's memes, inspirational stuff, and it'll hit home for you. And people, when they leave the group, when they're done their thing, they feel better. So you're all welcome to join us there. You can find us on YouTube and Facebook and Google, Blogspot, and Twitter as well. If you have anybody's looking for me, I'm going to wrap this up. You can always find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or down below on the beach, walking along the water's edge that holds the highest, mightiest tides on the planet. Excuse me, the beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. You'll always catch me with one eye on the tides, because I'm a high tide junkie. Therefore, you always catch me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much, Taurus. Good luck with the month of August. I wish you all the best. See you back here in about a week or so. Bye-bye.